Roddy Nation TV, welcome back to the channel. Roddy Nation TV, welcome back to the channel. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get it. Alright, people. Over the weekend, we lost another brother to this bullshit out here in the streets. And he goes by the name of Gonzo. He's a rapper out of LA. I don't know if any of you guys know who Gonzo is, but this brother is affiliated, with some heavy hitters from back in the day. He's affiliated with Ice Cube and Tupac, and so we're gonna get into the story, man, of Gonzo. AKA Ronald Moore. Lost his life over the weekend, shot dead in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? A horrible tragedy, and I just like to say R.I.P. to Gonzo and his family. Shit gotta stop, y'all. We gotta do better. So now, Ronald Gonzo Moore is an American rapper who is being reportedly have tragically passed away after being shot dead on July 30th. The incident reportedly took place near a gas station in West Seattle. The musician was 45 years old at the time of his death. Now, Gonzo's from California, but he lost his life in Seattle, Washington. So that just goes to show you, people, it don't matter where you at. Your city, your state, your town. I don't care if it's Wichita, Kansas. You got to be careful, man. Everybody out here, it's that time. It's that season. It don't matter where you at. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Now, the rapper was best known for his association with the hip-hop icons like Tupac and Ice Cube, like I said. Besides his music endeavors, Gonzo was also famous in the boxing ring. He recently just had a boxing match with Bosco. That's his rival. Now, Bosco, is a blood from Queens blood out of California. And Gonzo's a Crip. I don't know. I'm not sure if I think he's 60. Somebody in the comment, let me know if I believe Gonzo, I think he claiming rolling 60. Now, like I said before, Gonzo lost his life in Seattle this week, man. R.I.P. to this brother, man. Now, him and Bosco used to go back and forth all the time on the internet. He also was an internet star, too. But like they said here, he did a little a boxing match with Bosco just recently, and Snoop Dogg was one of the judges. It was on that Triller. I'm sorry, I think it's called Triller Entertainment. It's a new boxing program, with Jake Paul and Logan Paul and all these, not top-notch athletes who are, Jake Paul and Logan Paul are internet stars, so they calling out all these boxers and rappers and all this other stuff to fight, so it was on one of those cards like that. But anyway, these brothers was going back and forth beefing, where it really could have got heated and shit could have got out of hand, you know what I'm saying, because they was really on that shit. But then, you know what I'm saying, they took that shit to the ring and they made money. Like Bosco said, through all the shit that he been through with this man, all the back and forth on the internet, they got together and he made the biggest bag with this dude, his so-called enemy. And then Bosco also said in the end, he just thought that the dude just really wanted to be his friend. Now, why couldn't they have got to that? You know what I'm saying? But maybe, I don't know. Maybe it could have been an act. I have no idea. And maybe that's what they did to get to the bag. But I'm just glad that the brothers solved that shit in the ring, made that money. But then it's unfortunate, months later that he loses his life in Seattle. And just like Bosco said, this wasn't the type of brother that you feel that if you had an argument with this brother that you would have to kill this brother. You know what I'm saying? Take this man's life. Like I said before, this is just terrible. But we're going to get back into this story. I don't want to be going off track too much. Now, Gonzo, he will be remembered for the mid-1990s Los Angeles rap industry where he rose to fame with the trio rap group called Caution. That's Kausion. And he gained prominence with their debut album called South Central Los Scandalous. Now, I'm going to be honest with you people. I haven't heard that album, but after, doing my research on Gonzo, I'm going to go back and I'm going to check it out. Now, the group later signed to Ice Cube's Lynch Mob Records, and he was with Ice Cube for a little while, and then Gonzo also launched his solo career after he had a fallout with Ice Cube. Now, his debut album, If I Live and Nothing Happens, was released in 1998. Now, meanwhile, the artist became a close associate with Tupac, and he went on tour with Tupac. Now, that's how he became close with Tupac and got to know Tupac, because he toured with him. You know what I'm saying? So this brother, he been around, for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Gonzo's not no, stranger to this rap industry, and I'm just sure he's one of those rappers that went under the radar. And like I said before, what I'm saying, I really wasn't really fucking with Gonzo too much back in the day, because he really didn't gain that much prominence. He didn't get a lot of traction in the city where I'm from. Now, the rapper was shot 3 times in Seattle. Several close associates confirmed the news of his unfortunate demise. Gonzo was reportedly shot 3 times in a bowling alley in Seattle. He collapsed after he ran to a nearby gas station, and he fell and he collapsed. Now, the first responders arrived quickly at the scene of the crime. However, they failed to save, Gonzo's life. Now, from what I heard, Gonzo was recording at a studio while he was up in Seattle, right? And he called one of his partners and said that, he was going to take a break. He was going to go right down the street to this bowling alley where they served some chicken. And, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? And I heard that he went inside the bowling alley, had a confrontation with somebody, and they followed him outside. I don't know if it was one person or 2 or 3. You got to remember, I'm getting this information off the internet just like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes the internet is tricky. And, one story might say one thing and another story might say another. But they said that the man followed him outside and shot him 3 times in the chest. And the young man didn't survive. And like I said before, this is those times that we living in right now where brothers can't even look at one another without wanting to hurt each other. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is crazy to me. Straight fool. You know what I'm saying? Fuckery. But like I said before, R.I.P. to Gonzo, man. R.I.P. to Gonzo. Condolences to his family. You know what I'm saying? Another brother lost out here for nothing. You know what I'm saying? This brother was going to get something to eat while he was stopping from recording, man. How much oh my God, excuse me, I don't want to cuss. How much shit could he have caused from going from one place to the other? I heard something online too about, was Gonzo set up by a female? I wasn't there, I don't know. Like I said, the stories and the online could change from day to day. You know what I'm saying? Something else might come out and say that he wasn't going to get some chicken at the bowling alley. But that's what they're reporting here. And like I said before, R.I.P. to Gonzo. Condolences to his family. Rowdy Nation TV. Click that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We out.